The allure of complicated love. Humans have an almost magnetic pull toward complexity. We marvel at the intricacies of astrophysics, decipher abstract literature, and immerse ourselves in avant-garde art. But this fascination with the complicated does not end in academia or art galleries. It often seeps into our lives, where it can be far more damaging. In relationships, our appetite for complexity can lead us into years-long entanglements with people who are emotionally inconsistent, unavailable, or fundamentally mismatched for us. Society often teaches us that love is hard work, and while there's truth in that, it's also dangerously easy to mistake unnecessary difficulty for depth. The myth of complicated love. Many people, even intelligent and discerning ones, end up enduring situations that are not truly love, but a cycle of confusion and self-doubt. These complicated situations often include the perpetual almost-commitment. A partner who promises they will commit one day, but always after some undefined milestone or period of exploration. They may claim they just need space or freedom, but clarity never truly arrives. The constant misunderstander. Every conversation feels like a decoding exercise. Simple statements become minefields and harmless gestures spark unexpected conflict. Misinterpretations are frequent, and resolution is rare. The consistently unavailable. They express love in theory, but rarely in practice. They're perpetually too busy, too distracted, or too absorbed in their own world to consistently show up for you. The endless analysis. Nights spent dissecting every word, gesture, or silence. Hours with friends or therapists trying to figure out their motivations, attachment style, or emotional wounds, as if you're studying a mysterious star system in a distant galaxy. The self-doubt spiral. You find yourself wondering if you're too demanding, too impatient, or simply broken because of how small, insecure, or confused you feel around them. This is often rationalized by the mantra, no relationship is easy. But while that's partly true, it's also the perfect cover for staying in situations where mutual love simply doesn't exist in a healthy, sustainable form. The rule of simplicity. If we strip away the romanticized chaos, a healthy and mature relationship follows what could be called the rule of simplicity. When two emotionally capable adults genuinely want to love each other, the relationship will, overall, feel simple. This doesn't mean there won't be disagreements or moments of effort. But the core dynamic is straightforward because both partners know how to love and want to love. Show up reliably, emotionally and physically. Communicate clearly, rather than leaving you guessing. Make you feel secure, rather than anxious. Are proud to be with you and include you in your life. Give you peace of mind, instead of restless nights staring at your phone. In other words, when love is real and mutual, it tends to feel grounding, not destabilizing. The red flag of complexity. Ongoing confusion in a relationship is not a mark of depth, it's often a sign of dysfunction. Yes, the reasons might be complex. Childhood trauma, mental health struggles, incompatible needs, or your own unhealthy attraction patterns. But you don't always need to solve the mystery. Sometimes the most important conclusion is the simplest. If it's this hard to feel love, it's probably not love. Instead of asking endless questions, where are they? What did they mean? When will they change? We can remember that true love doesn't hide. If someone loves you, you'll know. If they want to be there, they will be. Love should be obvious. At its healthiest, love is not an endless puzzle. It's not nights of emotional detective work or years of waiting for someone to finally choose you. It is obvious, reassuring, and consistent. When you're spending more time analyzing than enjoying, more time worrying than feeling safe, it may be time to step away. Not because you failed, but because you're finally honoring the truth. Mystery. Theory. Evidence. Clues. Real love is not a riddle, it's an answer. And that answer should feel like peace.